Welcome to the Real CP Show. I am your host, CP. And today's topic, which today is June the 21st, 2026. This topic is one of those topics that you got people that just don't like to talk about. They like to be quiet about, right? And it's on purpose. But today's topic is these two very violent lesbians were arrested on the murdering of one of their mothers. Not a lot of main media, etc. overall coverage on this. Shh. Yes. Shh. On that. And this is what various parts of main media in this. This is what various parts of a certain section of a term lifestyle categories. They like the overall quietness on this, right? When you look at those images, do you see wholesome lesbianism? Do you sit there and see victims, right? Of, oh my goodness, people don't like lesbianism. Do you sit there and see all that? Which one do you think is the one, or could it be both, that were in direct murdering of the mother? It's like, which one do you think on that when you look at those pictures? Because this is not the typical picture when you think lesbianism, right? And by the way, the one on the left side, she's not Black American, because you'll have some little tethers and cosplaying, the ones that was like, oh my goodness, look at the Black Americans, they all talking about racism, look what they, shut up. That's what I'll be like. You'd be like, what now again? They'd be like, oh my goodness, Black Americans, look at Black American women, look, she's violent. I'd be like, not listening to that sidetrack switchery. Nope. She's from Africa, our sectionality of modern day Africa. Oh, they don't want to talk about that. What do you mean by that? Oh, what does that picture say? Oh my, right? US based Namibian woman and her Anglo adjacent girlfriend accused of unaliving one of their mothers. Again, which one do you think did it? Right? Which one do you think? All right. So let me go ahead and share my screen on this situation. All right. You know what? Nope. I want to sit there and show. Let me show the video first. One moment. Let me reshare my screen on this. Okay. I'm utilizing this under fair usage doctrine and under timepiece purposes.
Tonight, the manhunt's underway for two women charged with murder after one of their mothers was found dead in a Silver Spring apartment.
And Fox 5's Sydney Persing is live outside of that building tonight with everything we know at this point. Sydney?
Well, police say they found that 67-year-old woman dead at a senior apartment complex here in Silver Spring. And tonight they say her very own daughter and her daughter's girlfriend face first-degree murder charges and at this hour are nowhere to be found. I want our viewers at home to her very own daughter and her daughter's girlfriend face first-degree murder charges and at this hour are nowhere to be found. I want our viewers at home to take a quick and close look at their photos. These were provided to us by Montgomery County Police. Police say on the left, that is the victim's daughter, 29-year-old Vanessa Jongero Henderson of Clarksburg. On the right, police say that is her girlfriend, 36-year-old Samantha Rabel of Phoenix. Investigators tell Fox 5 just over a week ago on May 26, and at 11 a.m., they came here to the Charter House senior community to perform a welfare check on a 67-year-old resident named Hildy Henderson. When they arrived, they said they found her dead. Police have not revealed exactly how she died, just that after an autopsy, her death was ruled a homicide, and now her daughter and girlfriend have been identified as suspects and are again charged with first-degree murder in connection with her death. I just spoke with 2 residents here. The second you're about to hear from said he actually knew Hildy Henderson and even believed he'd seen her fight with her daughter before. To learn that it was her own daughter, allegedly, that might have done this, your own daughter.
Shocking. Shocking. But in this day and time, not too shocking, because you watch Dateline, you hear about it all the time. Well, I pray for it. Most definitely. I mean, that shouldn't happen, especially in a senior citizens building. That should never happen. You had the audacity to kill your mother. I mean, what does that say about you?
I was surprised, because she was always nice. I already talked to her, But, what can you say, Them her kids, couldn't stop them from going in her house.
Where are all those demon-like feminist groups at? On toxic masculinity, where are those various certain section of lesbianism groups? Oh my goodness, people don't like us because we're lesbians. Quietness. Do you understand? And then you throw in some weird dynamic, because you know how they like people tell, like if you see a black man with a certain Anglo woman, some other person, you don't like your black mother. So how do they apply that when this particular cretin, violent, this particular bad version of a Namibian black woman, color-wise, from Namibia that fled, or her parents fled, right? And she gets with a diabolical Anglo adjacent woman like this that was just as violent as her? How do you explain it? Do you say she hates the Namibian violent particular black woman? Do you say, oh my goodness, she hates her African Namibian black mother? Yo, you see how that game goes, right? On that topic, but it's disturbing and disgusting. Did you see again? Say what? U.S.-based Namibian African woman and her girlfriend, Anglo-adjacent girlfriend, accused of unaliving the mother, the one on the left side, the violent one. Oh, that throws some people off on this. When I sit there and saw the story, I was like this. I'm like, oh, we're just gonna pretend that because someone says lesbian, that numbers of them are not extremely violent and criminal, right? Do you understand? Oh, we won't talk about that, right? It's like this situation right here. You say womanism as if you say womanism.
When the Alliance people see a woman heading our team, they'll believe we're really there on a peaceful mission. Now go and prepare.
Right? You say the word womanism, oh, that make all people jump up and down. Oh my goodness, we must protect women. Or lesbianism, women, yeah. Right? And womanism don't even care about other women. Do you understand that? There's a caste system, a racial caste system, a racial woman caste system within womanism. Oh, we don't talk about that. There is a lesbian caste system within racial and ethnic dynamics. Oh, they don't want to talk about that part, right? Last one. Article that they were arrested. Good on that. The daughter of this Namibian violent black woman, this one, not black American woman. Oh, we don't talk about that part, do we? And her Anglo-adjacent girlfriend arrested in Ohio after a 67-year-old mom, Namibian mama, unless she's another third section of Africa, right? Mom was unalived. I'm sorry, the old mom, daughter, girlfriend arrested in Ohio after 67-year-old mom, African mom, with sectionality Africa, unalived in Silver Springs. Make sure you can see that. Oh, let me sit there and click on some pictures here. All right, right quick. All right, more of an individual. And this is what Black American women are supposed to be jealous of. This is what is fleeing over from section out of Africa. This is what the best and brightest, right? Oh, and this Anglo adjacent. Oh, how many of them slide under DEI? DEI. These many types of Anglo adjacent ones too. Oh, they don't want to talk about that either, right? Ooh, look at that. Right? Such wholesome lesbian, what? Biraciality couple, right? This is progressive, right? Oh, shut up. That game. Oh, shucks. I got ahead of schedule. Let me let me reshare my screen. All right, let me reshare my screen. Make sure you can see that. All right. Montgomery County, Maryland, a Maryland woman, a Maryland Namibian African woman that themselves fled, or their parents fled, and her Anglo girlfriend that somewhere fled herself, or her parents fled, or one of them fled, something, are now locked up in Ohio, facing charges in the unalivement of her, the African Namibia Black woman, right? Non-Black American, of the mother in Silver Spring. Vanessa, I'm not going to pronounce that name, non-Black American version, 29, and Samantha Rebel, Anglo adjacent, 36, were arrested in Wednesday in Genoa, Ohio. Montgomery County enforcement have been searching for the apparel since May 27th. Officers were called into the Charter House in the 1300 block of Fenwick Lane for a welfare check on May 26th. When officers arrived, they found Hilde something Henderson, right, changing that name around, and however that name, Henderson's mother, unalived. Investigators believe she was beaten. Let me say it again. They believe she was beaten to unalivement on May 22nd. Both women face a charge of first-degree murder. They are now awaiting extradition back to Maryland. But this is your wholesomeness, right? Wholesomeness from certain part of Africa, right? This is what Black Americans supposed to do Pan-Africanism with, right? This is what the Anglo adjacent, what DEI, right? They're very conniving, right? And sleight of hand, mischievous, right? Right. Oh, Black American people, Black American women, DEI, affirmative action. But when an Anglo adjacent woman does that, like regular non-Anglo adjacent women do it, well, toxic masculinity, we got the help numbers of generic call women, break the glass ceiling. Shut up with that game. And unfortunately, they know not enough men within Americanism, do not know the game that's being played. Right. Again, that's a non-Black American woman on the left side. She's from Namibia, right? On that. I thank you for tuning in to the Riola CP show.